Hey everybody, it's great to see you again. Gary Glass here. Uh, Happy to be with you. Just happy to be able to be here and share with you the stories from some of more of Napoleon Hill's good work. Here we are. We've got Napoleon Hill's The 12 Miracles of Life, and it was one of his newest books, and it's at Amazon right now. Uh, Go pick yourself up a copy. We've gotten through about 44 pages, and we're into chapter number 4, which is called The Fourth Miracle of Life, which is the mastery of poverty. So how would I don't know. I'm certain that there's probably somebody out there that would appreciate earning a little bit more money, or maybe their poverty is not financial. Maybe it's in health or relationships or whatever. And perhaps this we'll go through a few pages here, and hopefully this will be of assistance to you. So here we go. The mastery of poverty. Poverty is the result of a negative condition of the mind, which practically every living person experiences at one time or another. It is the first and most disastrous of the 7 basic fears, but is only a state of mind, and like the other 6, it is subject to the control of the individual. So I think he's suggesting that you have complete control over your situation there. The fact that a major portion of all people are born in surroundings of poverty, accept it as inescapable, and go with it all through their lives indicates how potent a factor it is in the lives of people. It may well be that poverty is one of the testing devices with which the Creator separates the weak from the strong. So, which one of those are you? For it is a notable fact that those who master poverty become rich, not only in material things, but also rich and often wise in spiritual values as well, which I would suggest will assist you with relationships, will assist you with health, and everything else. I've observed that men who have mastered poverty invariably have a keen sense of faith, of self-confidence, of self-knowing in their ability to master practically everything else which stands in the way of their progress, while those who have accepted poverty as inescapable show signs of weaknesses in many other directions. In no case have I known anyone who had accepted poverty as unavoidable, who had not failed also to exercise that great gift of the power to take possession of his mind power as the Creator intended all people should do. Boy, I think I'll read that sentence again. In no case have I known anyone who had accepted poverty as unavoidable. So these are people that just they're accepting their poverty, that had not failed to exercise that great gift of the power to take possession of his mind power as the Creator intended you to do, intended for all people to do. So what he's saying here is, if you haven't gotten out of poverty, or if you feel that you're in poverty, think. Where is a place where some service needs to be performed? What needs to be done? Fill that void. Either start your own business, or wake up another business to that opportunity, and go for it. So let's keep on with the book. All people go through testing periods throughout their lives under many circumstances, which clearly disclose whether or not they have accepted and used that great gift of exclusive control over their own mind power. And I have observed that along with this great gift from the infinite goes also definite penalties for neglect to embrace and use this gift, that gift of your mind power, and definite results for its recognition and use. So as you use your mind more and more, and as you strengthen it, you're going to get rewarded, is what I'm hearing Napoleon say here. One of the more important rewards for its use consists in complete freedom from the entire 7 basic fears and all the lesser fears, with full access to the magic power of faith to take the place of these fears. The penalties for neglect to embrace and use this great gift are legion. In addition to all the 7 basic fears, there are many other liabilities not included with these fears. One of the major penalties for failure to use the great gift is the total impossibility of attaining peace of mind. Well, how could you possibly have peace of mind if you're in a state of poverty? I just can't imagine that being possible. Poverty has many merits if and when an individual relates himself to it in a positive mental attitude instead of submitting to it in the false belief it is unavoidable or the lazy attitude that is not worth fighting off. Oh, come on now. You got to fight. You got to pay the price. You got to if it's a job that you want that you don't have the credentials for, go get the credentials. If it's a business that you want to do and you don't have the money or the assistance, shoot, go to the local SBA office and ask for some help. They might not help you financially, but they might give you the ideas on how to get the kind of help you need. Poverty may be one of the devices with which the Creator forces man to sharpen his wits, arouse his enthusiasm, act on his personal initiative, and determined fight against the forces which oppose him in order that he may survive. Poverty may also be a device of the Creator by which he maneuvers man into a state of mind where he finally discovers himself within. Oh my goodness. We are all created by divine. That's my opinion. I believe it. I stick to it. The divine doesn't make junk. The divine creates creatures such as ourselves to go create in his place or her place. And what happens as we learn to create and we actually create, we end up figuring out and understanding ourselves. We understand that as the more that we display the courage of our convictions, the courage in what we can do, and the confidence in what we can do, and then go do it, go implement these things, you get rewarded. In a great country like the United States of America, there is no valid reason for any able-bodied person to accept and become bound to servitude through poverty. Here, as nowhere else in the world, is a training ground for personal freedom, which offers every individual the best of all possible opportunities to embrace and use this great gift of the right to pattern his own earthly destiny and attain it. Honestly, I think there are so many great people in all of our local communities that have been so successful. You can go talk to them. You just ask them, hey, I have an idea that I think might work out. What do you think of this? I'd love to talk to you about this. Who else should I talk to help me implement this and make this thing into a business or help another business that I can get hired by and work on this project on so that I can be prosperous too. And here, as nowhere else, has the individual been provided with every conceivable motive for embracing and using the great gift of your mind. The payoff is so great that the individual may literally write his own ticket. And I would suggest that's exactly what you can do. When you find a need that needs to be filled, whether it's something that no other business is doing or whether it's something another business is doing, you go and you fill the need. You go and you let the company know that you can fill the need and that they should hire you to go fill that need. They'll do it. They're probably stretched thin already. Nobody's got enough people working anymore. It's crazy. So good. So that was the beginning of the fourth miracle of life, the mastery of poverty. We only went a couple of pages in. If you're reading with us, we got up to page number 47, and we'll do a little bit more tomorrow. So I just want to wish you well. God bless you. God bless me. God bless us, everyone. Have a wonderful day, everybody. God bless. Bye-bye. And go beat your poverty. Bye-bye.